Okay, any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that PoPolitickin with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope, you know I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field, now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix. With King Pharaoh, PoPolitickin, I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position. My opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook, stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom, power bottom. TD Jakes, unfollowed. Talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo'd. We PoPolitickin, ticking, we straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking. This for the PoPolitickin, ticking. We straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen. Listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking.
All right. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com. Your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on YouTube, Twitter, and X. But check me out on Apple Music and Spotify. 1212 and place to be with Jay Exodus. How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. Quickster, man. I'm doing well.
I was saying, man, I like it, man. I like when I feel because I interviewed a lot of people on their way up. I interviewed like the Baby, like Meg Thee Stallion, Currency, even Yo Gotti before they got out there. So I feel like you one of the ones I see you. I was like, he taking off.
Yeah, I heard you say Currency in there too. That's my guy. Yeah.
I see you, but it look like I was telling you I was on your YouTube page and I saw like you've been very consistent for at least like the past 4 years. Like you've been dropping a lot of, at least with the videos, I've seen a lot of grinding.
Yep, about the last 4 years. That's when I really started. I mean, pushing the pedal to the metal for sure.
Okay, and then I see the ground control.
Yes, sir. Big GCs. So this the brand, it's the label, it's the everything. I mean,
why you call what's the meaning behind the name?
Man, ground control. We are the culture. We for the culture. I mean, it's like we the flyest niggas in this shit. I mean, so it's ground control. We got the store here in Buffalo. I mean, on Elmwood, we do like new kicks, clean pre-owned kicks. We buy and sell. I mean, we got all the drip, good streetwear clothing, whatever's hot right now. I mean, so
how long has that store been out?
Me and my brother opened this joint up in 2021. We almost 4 years in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you opened it like during COVID?
Yep, the end of COVID. The end of COVID, we opened up.
And it's doing good for you?
Yeah, for sure, bro. We've been here. We've been rocking ever since. We've been growing. I mean, every year steady growing. So
you saying like what, like custom clothing or?
So it's a mixture, right? For the most part, it's streetwear, like, notable, worthy streetwear brands that you already know, stuff that's hard to get, stuff that sell out. But we also have our own brand as well. I mean, like a lot of that is like my merch. We got other pieces too, but like I don't know if you know anything about my merch, but my merch be going crazy, bro. Like everything sell out. I mean, so like we just did a new tee. The Jaywalking tees for an album I'm dropping in the summer, and like them shits damn near sold out before we even like publicly like officially went live for them. You feel me? So like we had them around like in the stores. Like if you came and you seen them, you could buy one. But it's like we didn't do like our full rollout yet, or like we posted them online. We did the photo shoot, posted all that, and like I swear, bro, like before we even got to like do our official rollout, half of the tees was sold. Just from like word of mouth of people just coming in the store and people like telling each other about it. So
yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Is it like more like the area you in, or is it just selling like nationally, or is it like more like Buffalo area?
So it started off just Buffalo area, but it's expanded now. We've been able to like sell a bunch of pieces online, so it's expanding all over the place.
Yeah, I was saying like I know they shut his page down. What'd you think about Jeezy was selling all his clothes for like he was selling for like hella cheap, but it wasn't really no. I ain't trying to hate on the man, but I don't really think it was like really no quality stuff that he was selling. But he still was selling a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you think? What's your opinion on it?
I feel like it's just different hustles. You feel me? And you got to know your market. If you selling to a certain demographic, or lower class demographic, poor people, you might want to have that $10-$20, t-shirt or whatever, $30-$40 hoodie, or however much he was selling the stuff for.
Right.
But either way, man, you're gonna eat. I always look at like the example of like Shaq Sneakers. Like in the sneaker world, those is trash all day. Like Shaqs, bro, you got some Shaqs on. That's crazy, but it's like he made mad bread off them shits.
And you know what?
Who you selling to?
It's speaking of Shaq, his shoes popped up on like Kohl's. I don't know why I had a Kohl's ad pop up on my shit, but it was like I guess they sell his shoes at Kohl's, and I was looking for him. I was about to get him. Yeah. I was about to say fuck it, cause I be wanting to take it back. I was like, man, I'm gonna give me some Shaqs. I'm gonna give me some fucking Starberries. I don't give a fuck, cause I don't care no more. Like
Starberries.
Yeah, I'm an old man now, so I ain't even trying to be like on no fresh shit. I wear some Shaqs too. They look right. Because I look at it now, I'm like, man, this should be funny anyway. Cause I remember like back in the day, nobody wanted New Balance. Now them shits is back. And then even back in the day, I remember fucking Champion shit was on the Walmart rack in Walmart. Now Champion like hella expensive, so it's like this should be like one day they'll say it's hot, and then one day it's not hot. So it's like, man,
it's all this trends, bro. You never know. I never thought New Balances and Asics would be like top selling shoes. Like
you can even force nobody to wear no damn Aces.
Yeah, right.
It was like you have somebody crying trying to, because only back in the day Aces was like for walkers and shit. Nobody wear no goddamn Aces.
I'm 90s baby. We'd have got clowned in school for wearing them shits in grammar school. Yeah, right. Pull up with those. Okay. Yeah, nah. The game didn't change. And the kids nowadays, some of them be like, man, I ain't wearing no Jordans, man. That shit played out. I ain't wearing nothing but Asics and New Balances. Like, damn, that's crazy.
I'll let you too. So what do you think about? I remember in the news since everything going on with China, how China just came out and said like a lot of the far with the bags and the luxury clothing, they like we make this shit and they just take it from us and put their sticker on it, but they say we making all this shit.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's crazy. It's crazy, but then again, it's not crazy because like a lot of it I kind of knew already. But what it is for the most part is like the stuff is getting made in the same factories on the same machines with the same outlines, but it's really just different materials. That's really the only difference. For the most part, because then you also got like super high quality reps that even the materials is like very close, but that's usually where you gonna find that difference at. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's just like, man, everything being exposed damn near.
Right. All right. And then for everybody that's new to your movement, let them know about J Exodus and let them know what you stand for.
Man, so I'm gonna explain the name first. So when I call myself J Exodus, I say Exodus as in like escaping from the norm, escaping from like the same mundane way of doing things in the music world. You hear a lot of clones out here, everybody doing everything the same. You feel me? So it's like it was always my goal in this shit. It was always my mission to like, okay, if I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this for real, I'm gonna show people like, man, you could come and do this different. You could come and do things your own way and still win and still like stand for something. You feel me? Like you ain't gotta be labeled corny or whatever to stand for something. Everybody trying to stunt all the time. I like to stunt too. You feel me? But it's way more important things in life and shit we need to be talking about.
Right. So how long you been like doing this? What year you started?
I've been doing this for a long time, bro. I've been doing this shit since probably like I'm 10 plus years in. Officially, I'm gonna say 2017. or no, 2016. 2016. That's when I first really started like putting out projects. I was putting out little mixtapes, just little stuff buzzing around the city. And then in 2018, I had got sick. I was dealing with some type of chronic illness with my stomach. And I was going from like doctor to they sending me from doctor to doctor to doctor with like no answers. I'm just getting bill after bill after bill. It got to a point where it's like it was bad, bro. Like I wasn't really eating, I was losing weight. I had a dream one night. Actually, it wasn't even that night. I had a dream in the middle of the day taking a nap. And it was like I was in a hospital bed. Somebody was screaming at me, like, yo, you about to die. And I woke up, bro, like, oh shit, cold sweat out my sleep. And it's like from that day forward, I'm like, yo, I got to take this shit in my own hands. I end up linking up with some of Dr. Sabi's family. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're familiar with
the he healed Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah. And a bunch of other people too.
Yeah, he was Left Eye, and Nipsey was going to write about him. Yeah.
I had linked up with one of his nephews by the grace of God, and man, I changed my diet around, started incorporating certain herbs and shit. And within about 6-7 months, I had restored myself fully, and it was just like a whole spiritual, physical. It was just a whole full transformation. You know, it was really was like a journey for me.
Did you have IBS or something? It's funny you say that because I used to work at a lab, and we used to test for digestive like celiac, Crohn's, STI. So did you know what you have, or you didn't know?
It was testing me for a lot of stuff, bro. Like they had tested me for celiac for sure. I had cleared that one. I don't think IBS might have been the next one. I think I was supposed to, but it was a bunch of them I took, bro. I don't even remember like all of them, but it was like they couldn't figure out what it was exactly. I mean, I'm just like, But after I'm talking to Sabi family, like, man, that's typical stuff, basically. You know,
right.
They could put basically they were telling me like it's a number of different names they could put on it, but it's like when you get down to really what it is, the root cause, it's like, is this or this? Damn near. So like they broke it down real simply, I would say. And yeah, bro, within about like 6 or 7 months, I was restored back.
That's tight.
Restored back. So during that
good
time,
right now?
Say again?
You doing good now too?
Yeah, I'm great, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually I don't know how this came across my social media, but I saw how people be having them stomas, like their intestine be sticking out their stomach.
Yeah,
and they be getting like the colostomy bags, and they just hook up the colostomy bag to their stoma.
Yeah,
I was like, shit. I was like, that's what I said, man. You never I know people be having their battles, but some battles, like, you know, you be like, damn. I be like, man, you know, people be having to deal with that. They be having that, they got like their intestines be sticking out. They gotta clean it, they gotta put the thing on, tape it, cover it up, and it's big, just hanging out their stomach. And I'm like, man, people, I'm like, shit.
Man, that shit.
I guess that's when if you got Crohn's and it's really bad, they take it to there.
Yup, because at that point it's like you got maximum constipation, bro. You can't even really eliminate properly on your own. On top of mad toxins that then created all types of holes and shit in your colon. Like that shit is bad.
Yeah. I remember you remember Cameron had a song about it. He was going through it too. He had a song about it. Yep. Yeah. But like he's doing better though. But I remember he had a song about it. He was bigger back in the day. And then I guess he was dealing with that. But he had a song about it.
Yeah, I think
like he's doing better now.
Yeah, that shit crazy though, bro. So like during that period, I stopped making music for like probably like a good year and a half. But I told myself when I got better and got back to it, like I was gonna go full throttle on that shit, bro. So I was coming back like during the pandemic. I started traveling around a lot because it was so cheap to travel, bro. And like everybody was scared to travel damn near. Like I never got the vaccine personally, you know, like that was just my spirit was telling me that wasn't something that I should do. So I never got it. But it's like during that time, I was just traveling around, bro. It was like between $180 to $200 flights for anywhere in the country. So it was like I started going out to LA a lot. I started going out to LA a lot and just meeting people and connecting with people. Feel me? And making connections. And I wasn't dropping a lot of music. I was dropping like just like a few singles and stuff. But I was performing out in LA. Like I said, I was making good connections and stuff. So Florida, I was out there. I was out in New York a little bit. So that was like my foundation. And then by like top of 2021, I just started going crazy.
And then I was saying, like, so you was talking about like all the stuff you went through. Then your name is Exodus, J Exodus. So does faith play a lot into your music and your artistry?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely, man. You gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith in God. You gotta have faith that God has created you as like a supreme being to the point where it's like you can get through anything.
Right.
You can get through anything you could think of, you could get through it. You know, if you got if your mind is strong enough and you got enough faith in God, enough faith in yourself. I mean, so
I was listening to this book, man. They said it like I wasn't even thinking like this, but I said this is how you gotta think about it. Cause it was like you should be thinking about it like, what if you got God like right here beside you, right here, and he walking with you all the time? That's how you supposed to be moving. But you know, people don't have faith like that.
Yeah. Yep. That's
yeah. And then with the music industry, what's the biggest lesson the game taught you so far?
The biggest lesson I learned so far is numbers could be fabricated. A lot of this shit is a lot of this shit is like vanity metrics. And it's not even that in the vanity metrics, not to say that it's fake, but it's not that it's fake, it's not fans. I mean, like you could have 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and the fans is like a tiny fraction of that, you know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we done seen it. We done seen these artists now. They got like 2 million followers, but they put out a mixtape, and the mixtape only sell 2,000. So it's like, goddamn, do you really got 2 million followers? Then if you can't, you know, to me, you don't have 2 million followers. If you got that many followers, and you drop something, and you only get 1,000 plays, all of them followers, them followers ain't real.
Yeah, bro. Or it's like you can have a moment or a song or some shit, and a lot of people might like the song, but it's like it was just a lot of people that just liked it, that one song. And it's like you could like I didn't see my Spotify numbers go up to like 100K before. I'm like, oh shit. And then like now my shit, like on average, I sit usually between like 10 and 20. But it's like I got way more real fans at 10 and 20 than I had when I even hit that 100K because it was like one specific song a few years ago. It's like I got way more real core fans now that actually spend money and actually buy merch and actually come out to a show. And so it's like, yeah, that was probably my biggest lesson that I learned in that shit, bro. So,
and then someone, if they
quantity over quality, I mean, quality over quantity all day.
Yeah, that's what my boy homie said. First Gen X's said that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say, somebody they're just not hearing about you today for the first time, how would you describe your sound to them?
My sound is very versatile. So like it's two sides. It's J Exodus and it's Quickster, man. Like it's the same artist. It's Quickster, man. My last name is Quick. So like, yeah.
You can't DJ Quick?
Nah, I'm not. I always
get asked, yeah, shit. You like playing that? Yup. I'll be like, yup, playing DJ
all
Quick.
the time. But yeah, so it's like it's just kind of like an alter ego. So it's like half of it is like a traditional hip hop sound, and then the other half of it is like it's more like a modern futuristic type of sound. I'll say that. More melodic. I mean, so it's the blending of the two.
So what the last song I heard you do was like the love song. You were talking to the girl on the song. So who was that on that song? Was that Quickster or was it Jay?
Okay. So that's Exodus.
Okay.
That's Exodus.
Dude, how is it a way where we know who is who, or like?
I mean, after a while, you just start to understand it. you start to understand it. It's in the beat selection, it's in the cadence. You start to get it like, oh, okay. But you just gotta listen. Cause like I say the last two projects has been mostly like on some Exodus shit. I might throw a couple quick demands in there, you feel me? But like this next album I'm gonna drop is probably gonna be more of a blend.
Okay. And then what motivates you to create music?
And life. Real life, man. I get a lot of stuff just from life, just from being in the present moment and like paying close attention to every event that's happening, everything that take place. It's funny, man. You get inspiration from a song, from anything. So it's like a mixture between that and just listening to like really old music more than anything, bro. On the music tip, old music. I listen to a lot of 70s, 80s shit. So it's like
you listen to
everybody, bro. Everybody. Marvin Gaye, Frankie Beverly and Mays. Fucking who else? Earth, Wind and Fire. That's like my favorite band of all time. It's a long list. I got a playlist on Spotify with probably like over 400 songs of all shit from like the 70s and 80s. So it's like I put a lot of inspiration from that stuff because like it just amazes me, bro. You hear like some of like the melodies and the stuff that they was doing then, and it's like, damn, niggas is doing that now. And it's like, as much as it's so like it might be like very different, it's very similar. Yeah. Just how timeless music is.
Now I want you to tell us about a moment in your career where you knew you was on the right path.
A moment. When I dropped Out of Expression. Yeah, when I dropped that project with Camo. Shout out my boy Camouflage Monk. When I dropped that shit, it was like, it's crazy. I took my time with that project, and I got to hear those songs a lot. And it's like, by the time I put it out, I'm very critical on myself with this shit. Like, by the time I put it out, I wasn't even sure if I liked it no more. I'm like, is this shit good? I swear. And then it's like, this was probably like either like the second or third day after it was out. I woke up in the morning and my Instagram DMs was flooded with mad people like, yo, this album raw as hell, yo, da, 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 yo. Mentions in the story, people posting it. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was just like, I had got so much notoriety from that joint, man. It was a lot of like notable people like reposting it, tweeting about it. I'm like, okay. That was the moment for me where I'm like, okay, I did something right there. It was a formula, and I formulated that one like a little bit differently. I tried to be like real strategic with the sequencing also of that project. So yeah, definitely that was probably like one of the most recent moments I've had like that.
And then, do you ever feel any pressure to compromise your music to appeal to a bigger audience?
Hell no, that's why I'm Exodus. I mean, it's like I gotta stay true to me at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm very versatile. You feel me? So it's like I got different flavors of shit for niggas for sure.
Now, speaking of Exodus, I was sleeping. You remember Bob Marley? The Exodus movement of the people. That was my shit.
Yup. Damn, they got to sample that shit or something.
I know. Come in spitting.
For real.
I would say, then how do you want your music to impact the people?
More than anything, my music is motivational. So it's like, I want you to hear my shit and get up and go get some money. You feel me? That's what I want. I want you to hear my shit and get up and go for that jog that maybe you didn't want to take this morning because you was tired. You know what I mean? Or had the confidence to go in that classroom and ace that test. So it's that for me. More than anything is motivation. Me motivating the people.
And then what's your most personal song you recorded so far and why?
Most personal. It's a handful of them. I'm gonna go with my biggest, most personal song. Will have to be "Beautiful Life," featuring 38 Special and Jay Worthy. Shout out Special and Worthy, because it's that whole song, and not even just from like my verse, like all three of the verses, the hook is just so introspective, and it just gets deep into like just the mind of losing a loved one and like the thoughts that a lot of us have during those times, the thoughts, the feelings, the vulnerability, the all of that. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I see. Like you do a lot of music with Jay Worthy.
Shout out Worthy, that's my dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was one of the first niggas that really like link with me and start fuck with me as far as like industry shit, for sure. Like early on, around like that was like 2021 when I first linked with Worthy and got in the studio with him and shit. We had I had linked up a feature through, what the fuck was it? Oh, it was through my distro actually. I linked it up with Bootleg Kev. And we had went to Bootleg Kev studio, did a record. I mean, I had played him a bunch of my records. He was fucking with everything so heavy, he ended up doing 2 records. I mean, he like, man, I got you, did another one. So I mean, shout out Worthy, that's my dog. We got a bunch of joints out.
Yeah, who's some other? I saw you had Kamaya too. Who's some other collaborations you had so far?
Kamaya, that's my dog too, man. Shout out to my like I said, I was out west a lot. I mean, shout out to my boy Young Daisy from Taylor Gang. He was out there too at the time. But what you say?
Oh, that's new. Who's some other people you collaborated with so far?
Okay. Yeah, definitely my boy Daisy from Taylor Gang. Primo Rice. Me and Primo got a joint out called The Coldest. We dropped. I got him on Jaywalking too. We got a few tracks in the cut. Like I said, 38. I mentioned me and Benny got some shit out. Me and Conway got a couple records. It's one out, but I got shit in the tuck too. I haven't even dropped yet. But me and Con got a few joints. Yeah, I got a lot of shit out. It's probably more, but yeah.
And then what success looks like for you in the next couple, like 2-3 years?
Success for me looks like moving out of Buffalo and
You trying to move to?
going somewhere. I'm probably gonna be in somewhere in Georgia or in Texas, like near Houston. Them the 2 places I've been peeping out the most. But just to live, just to be somewhere kind of off the grid, where I got a good little plot of land, or I could grow my food and shit. I mean, grow a little weed, and yeah.
So you gonna keep your store out there, or you gonna move it?
Of course. Nah, Buffalo store staying open. So my brother, he about to move out to Atlanta and open up another store out there, type shit. But I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. I'm gonna probably be here for another, we'll see, couple years or so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bust my move. But I've been looking though. I've been looking at places for sure. But yeah.
Right. So we almost finished, man. I'm gonna do a rapid fire. So I'm gonna name some stuff and just answer what you think. You ready?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So the bars or the beats first?
The beats. Yeah, almost always the beats. Cause the beats, man, the beats is what carry it. The beats is what create the emotion for me. And then from the emotion, the topic is created. So yeah, it's the beats.
Studio or the stage?
That's a tough one. Stage. I'll say the stage. Yeah, it ain't nothing like getting that crowd interaction. You feel me? Ain't nothing like rocking the stage and the whole crowd turn. Like everybody rocking with you on your energy. So yeah, stage.
But I guess I don't know this feeling because I ain't no rapper like that. But how does it feel to be in the studio when you know you got a hit? Like you in the middle, you like, yeah, this shit gonna be fire. Like you ain't even done yet.
Yeah,
You know this shit gonna be fire.
That's a good feeling too. You know when you in there and like if you got people in the store with you and you record some shit and everybody in that motherfucker rap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got one. Because a lot of times, like people in the studio, ain't nobody really paying you no attention. They on their phone, they on a laptop, they doing whatever, rolling up their blunt. But like when everybody tuned in, it's like, okay, oh yeah.
And then East Coast or Southern hip hop.
Damn, you threw a curveball. I didn't expect you to ask no shit like that. East or Southern? Damn. For me personally, I'm gonna say it's gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna say Southern. I'm an East Coast nigga, and I'm gonna say Southern only because, like, at a young age, when I was first getting in like heavy on hip hop, I was listening to more Southern rap than East Coast rap, just because my influences of people I was around. So like a lot of like Memphis shit and Mean 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat and all them, and Outkast, Atlanta. I was listening to a lot of like that type of shit. So Texas, UGK. So yeah, I'll say that.
All right. What's your favorite album of all time?
Damn. Favorite album of all time. Do I have one? Favorite album of all time would have to be this is one of them. This is one of them. Because I can't just get one. I don't know. That's crazy.
All right.
Speaker Box Love Below, Outkast.
Yeah, that's two anyway, really.
Yeah, really, that's two anyway. But yeah.
You know, I said, I guess though, but like some people count that as an R&B album.
Okay.
And I was like, I guess you could say it's an R&B album, but
say the one half is an R&B album. You could say that. And then Big Boy half was more like a hip hop album. But yeah, just because that album to me, like, I feel like I got the most memories, like the most childhood memories tied up in that album than probably any other music. So yeah.
And then what's one artist you would love to build with?
One artist I would love to build with. Larry June.
Okay.
Larry
I
June.
was listening to the one he did with 2 Chainz. I was listening. That's cool.
Yo, I feel like because me and his brands have similarities that I think the fans would appreciate a lot on both ends if we linked up and did some shit. So yeah.
And then who's the most slept on rapper right now, in your opinion?
The most slept on rapper. I don't be listening to a lot of new shit. Most slept on rapper.
It could be an old slept on rapper.
Yeah, okay. Most slept on rapper I have to be Schoolboy Q.
Okay. Yeah, you named one earlier. You named one. If you go old school, I think Project Pat slept on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Schoolboy Q, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I say Schoolboy Q. Q in my top 5. Like top, not all time top 5, but like my
current.
Yeah, like my current active rapper top 5 for sure. I mean, and I feel like he don't get like, I don't know, that nigga raw. He don't get the accolades I feel like he should get. But yeah,
I know he be doing golf now or some shit. I saw him doing some golfing and shit.
And not to say that he is scrub, he lit. You feel me? He one of them top niggas, but I feel like he should be even higher on the list than what most people put him at. So
yeah, because like what I be getting mad about now, man, I be like, man, people gotta say some other people because now everybody, most of the time, like for the last like 5 years of me doing this interview, everybody be like Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. I'm like, man, them fools ain't even new. Like, quit naming them fools like they some new artists. Name some new artists. Like, god damn, we been naming them same artists for 10 years. Like, we gotta name some new people. Shit. So I'll be wanting some new names. At least you ain't say them names. Damn.
Yeah,
Did
the usual suspects at this point.
right. And then I would say the top three, big three.
Yep.
Classic car or luxury whip?
It really depend on my mood.
Car.
Right now, classic car.
Yeah, I say you bumping that 70s, 80s, you gotta be riding like Cadillac.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's why I'm like, it really depends on my mood. Yeah. If I want to play some 80s shit, I want to be in the appropriate vehicle for sure.
And then so the mic in your hand or the pen to the pad?
A mixture. I'm right in between both. Like a lot of times I usually write verses and just off the head with hooks. So
Then faith or fear?
you said face or fear?
Faith or fear?
Oh, okay. Faith or fear? Faith for sure, man. You gotta have faith. I done been through some shit in my life, and I'm here to tell about it. So yeah, faith.
And then
Fear too unhealthy, man. That fear gonna make you sick.
right. And then how would you describe Jay Exodus in one word?
Quickster, man.
I got you. And then I might have asked you, but I just want to make sure. So when you're not making music and you're not working, what you doing? Seems like you be traveling too, but you ain't doing none of them. What you doing?
I'm probably in the gym, or I'm like at home with some candles lit.
Y'all be saying, look like you over there. I was gonna say, look, I was thinking in my head, I said he must be sore or something. I thought you been stretching a lot.
Oh yeah. I'm sore as hell from the gym yesterday. I went hard yesterday, and on top of that, it's cold as fucking here. Like I don't know why it's so cold today. I'm like, I ain't want to turn the heat back on, but I'm about to turn that shit back. It's cold as hell in here, so I'm like, I'm trying to stay warm too, like move around a little bit.
What kind of workout you be doing?
I be doing everything, bro. Like I lift a lot. So like I like benching. I like doing like bench squats. I do them a lot. I do a mixture though. Like I lift a lot, but I also like to get my cardio in. Like I have days where I go and I like only do like the bike in a heavy bag. I do like a mile on a bike, and then I'll do like 3 rounds of punching on a heavy bag, like 3 minutes each, 3 rounds, and then I do another mile on a bike, and then I just go like hit the sauna or something. But I mix it up.
That's what's up. And then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
I would like to say, go check out Flowers Never Bloom Before the Sun, man. It's out right now. It's a mixtape I just dropped. It's on all platforms. And stay tuned for that jaywalking, man. That jaywalking coming soon. It's on the way. And be looking out on the way for that tour footage. I know I'm on tour with Currency right now, so I ain't really been posting too much about it, but I got mad footage I'm about to drop. So
how was that? How was it on tour with Currency?
That shit been crazy, bro. That nigga funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That fool hilarious. He really like, and it's one of my biggest influence in this shit. You feel me? Like one of my favorite rappers. So it was like, man, it was like some dream shit damn near. I'm like, damn, the little kid in me going crazy right now. You feel me? Like to actually like be on tour with this nigga. So it's been love.
I had actually, I started doing my podcast in 2008.
Yeah.
He was like one of my first big, like what got me hyped. Like when I first started, I interviewed him, and then I interviewed Young Chris, like Neef and Buck.
Yeah.
I interviewed the other one, not Young Chris, but Neef Buck. Yep. So I interviewed them when I first started. That shit got me hyped. But I had interviewed, it was Currency, like right when he was like in the middle of dropping all the mix. You mean he's dropping mixtapes like every month for a minute?
Hell yeah, bro.
So it was like right before that area, like he just left Young Money and he was just about to start doing the mixtape. So I caught him right there. So
yeah, I was in high school, bro, during that time. That's when I really got on the Currency, right then. You feel me? Yeah. And like that's what really, that whole movement with him and Wiz, that was one of the main things that influenced me to even start like making music and shit. So right around that era. So it's like that's crazy that you had a joint with him back then. So like I probably watched it, bro. On some real shit, like I probably watched it, bro, like years ago.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
For sure, bro. Like, all right, thank you for having me, man. Anytime.
Yeah, we
Man.
got I say we gotta link up again in the future, man. Like you gonna stay busy, so I'll keep watching you, man. We'll link up in the future and do it again. See what's going on with you.
For sure, anytime, bro. I'm gonna keep you. You said okay. You said you stay out west.
Yeah, I'm in San Diego.
Oh, San Diego, right? San
Yeah,
Diego. Okay.
yeah, Oceanside, San Diego.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of shows over like just the next year, so I'm gonna keep you posted, bro. Next time I come out west, you feel
No
me?
doubt.
Anywhere
You
close
want
here.
you want to hit everybody with your social media anything?
Yeah, definitely, man. Give me a follow at JAY_EXODUS on Instagram. It's J Exodus on Facebook, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever you stream. For me, is J Exodus. But also go to my website, jexodus.com. A prompt is going to pop up on the home screen. Push your email in there. It'll enter you in for my giveaway for my merch. I mean, so I'm gonna be giving away some teas. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go. We gotta check out that merch because I know you were saying that we selling. I want to go check it out.
yeah, definitely, bro. I got. Let me see, real quick, bro. I'm gonna show you my tee.
IB. You say you lived in IB. What's IB?
Boom. These the jaywalking tees right here.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, my wife was like, she was. We was watching the video with you with the girl. The last video you did.
Yeah.
She was like, does he have bedazzle on his shirt? And I was like, oh no. But she was like, yeah, look like he got bedazzle on his shirt. So yeah, what is that you put on your shirt? I see it now.
Yeah, I mean, it's ground control. You feel me? Our whole theme be like stars in space. I mean, so everything be
That's
like
tight.
kind of like that. I mean, so
That's
like,
tight. That's gonna hit in the club though.
yeah, for sure. Yep.
He's shining. Let's shout out to Mike Jackson too. We got a little Mike Jackson vibes going on.
For sure,
Like
man.
his the jacket he had on
You're
Billy
right,
King.
man. Throwing a little glove with that joint one time, but for sure.
All right, man. You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to my brother Big Gates, man. That's the other brains behind the operation. You feel me? With ground control. I mean, he had the whole plan for this shit, for the store, to connect it with the music shit, to all that. So shout out my brother Big Gates. You feel me? He makes some of the beats too. Shout out the whole ground control team, man. Shout out motherfucking who else? Shout out Currency, man. I mean, shout out Currency and the whole team that put the tour together. You feel me? For getting me on this motherfucker, man. We out here. We outside.
All right, y'all. Till the next time, y'all check me out at PoPolitickin.com. I'll see y'all sooner than later. Y'all stay up.
Shout out PoPolitickin, man.
Appreciate you, man. All right, we out. Till the next time.
Yes, sir. All right, brother.
All right, you have a good day.
All right, bro. Peace.
Oh yeah. So what's up, First Gen? I see you. You saying what you said? You said you was in Imperial Beach, and then you went to San Diego Job Corps. Oh yeah, you was over there by. Next, I've been in I was in Mississippi. Then I joined the Marine Corps, and I've been out here the whole time since then. So I've been out here like 25 years now. I've been out for a while. I'm old, man. Been out here 25 years, but I like it. It's kind of laid back, my style. It's not too fast where I'm at. So I don't think I would want to live in San Diego, like the city of San Diego, but I like it. The county is not that bad. But yeah, y'all, good interview today. Good talking to Jay Exodus. He got some good music. He said, "You from Cali?" Oh, okay. Yeah. You what part of Cali you from? I'm gonna stay here. I'll never be talking to y'all. Let me stay here sometime. Good convo. Yeah, man. It's good when you get I mean, sometimes I get bad interviews, but I don't get that many bad interviews. But sometimes you do get bad interviews, but it's actually good when you get good interviews too. So, but what's going on with y'all, man? Oakland, but live in Connecticut, and you went from west all the way to the East Coast, huh? You went all the way from Oakland to. I was looking at Oakland now. That shit looking crazy out there. I be watching like the little walkthrough videos of like people like say I go to New York and I'll look at they'll just show people walking around in the city on feet the way they be recording it. So I'll be doing that for different cities. And I was doing that for Oakland. I was like, damn, so Oakland's a rough boy. But every city like looking bad now, man. Every city looking rough, man. Every city, every city look like they dealing with a lot of homelessness and stuff like that. So, what else, man? Y'all got any questions before I get off, man? We're gonna have to connect and get on the show. Yeah, I think I emailed you. I don't know if you hit me back, but I remember you hit me up and I emailed you. Yeah, I did email you. So, yeah, I got some more interviews coming up. Let me see. Let's see what's going on, man. Let me go to these interviews right quick. If you got questions, it's the time to ask. So let's see. Yeah, I got an interview next week, so we'll be doing that one, and then I might have one next 2 weeks, maybe one. Now this is in versus. Yeah, I want to say I emailed you. Will you send it to me? So I'll send it again if you did, but I think I did. Y'all keeping up with this Diddy trial? I'm keeping up with it. I'm messy. Well, I be listening to Tasha K. I be listening to Tisha Tales, Academics, Flacco, Poetic Flacco. Shout out to my peoples. Tariq, that's my peoples. Mr. No Good. Those are my podcasts I listen to. So shout out to my people, man. Mr. No Good and Tariq, them all day one podcast. And then, like I said, I be listening to Tisha Tales, Tasha, Act, Poetic Flacco. Them only ones I listen to, but them my peoples. Besides that, I'm probably watching some wrestling or sports. I don't watch too many like TV shows. I'm watching Twitch, watching my sim leagues. So shout out to the sim leagues too. About to get on the sim leagues. We got the All-Star weekend coming up. So we did the Rising Stars already. So we got a 3-point contest and the dunk contest and All-Star game coming up. So, yeah, we'll be doing that right now. I'm about to get off. So, yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to my man, Jay Exodus. Bro said he got healed by Dr. Sebi's family. Got healed. It's amazing. Although ball games fire. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Oh, yeah. See, I ain't shout you out. First Gen Xers. I don't know why I'd be saying first gen gamers. I'll probably be saying first gen gamers a lot. First gen Xers, my people's on Twitch. Lovely radio show too, because I kind of learned about y'all through Lovely radio show. So first gen Xers, I know they got a lot of different games they be streaming on their thing. Sometimes they're doing interviews and radio shows, so they do a little bit of everything. Then, like I said, Lovely radio show, Miss Toy and her crew. They pop in too, so I forgot about them, but let me shout them out too. And like I said, we'll do this again. Like I said, it's been started since 2008. So I've been doing this for a while. So shit, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep going, but I'm still going for now. I was saying let me try to get to 20. So 20 would be 2028. So God's willing if I make it, man. 2029, yeah, a little bit right around the same time. Yeah, I'm see can I get it 20 years. Right now I'm at 16. I got 4 more I'm gonna go. We'll see. I'm at 17. Yeah, if I start at 18, yeah, I'm at 17, but for 3 more years, we'll see if we can make it. But till the next time, y'all stay up. Shout out to my people, man. 4 hours. Got me with the best theme song podcast ever. I don't care what nobody say. You put my boy against any podcast intro music, and he up there. Top 5 at least. Shout out to 4 hours.
The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division. I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gonna smash they blog and podcast. podcast introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh PoPolitickin about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years, putting in 10,000 hours. It empowers careers from the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life, currency in the party with MC Light. J Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop and my Apple Watch, smoking Fraggle Rocks. 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin. The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, a proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin.